Are you excited?
Yeah.
It's already recording. What were some pros and cons of living on your own right after college?
Which one do you want to hear first?
Give me the pros.
Well, the pros were...
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Simone, and this is...
Casey.
This is Casey, my best friend, and I am coming back to y'all with another Fab Grad interview. Today we're going to talk about, again, life after college, living at home or having your own place after college, and the job hunt, which is always so great. So first off, happy holidays. I have my little Christmas tree. I changed it up this time for y'all, and I have a little Christmas tree at the back. So if you would like, please follow me on @thefabgrad. Casey, do you want to give your Instagram?
@solvetheCase, case with a K.
Oh, there you go, Case with a K. So yeah, let's get started. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Of course, your name, where you went to school, all those different things.
My name is Casey. I'm from Los Angeles. I went to Cal State East Bay in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Not well known, but I loved it. I studied communications with an emphasis in media production. Mm-hmm. And I loved that major. I loved everything about it.
What did you do specifically?
I did video production. I did photography. I did kind of what you're doing, interviews, social media. Just a little bit of everything. Journalism, magazine writing.
Okay. So how's life going after college now? You're this far out. How's it going?
I can honestly say now it's going smoothly.
Oh, okay.
Because the first year or so, even like year and 4 months was just kind of up and down.
Why? What happened?
Just the job hunt was extremely tedious, and I would get a job and then it would be like a temporary job, so that would end, or they weren't paying me enough, and because I lived on my own, I needed something that was stable and sturdy and that was gonna pay well. Right. My focus kind of shifted from a dream job to something that I could do to sustain my lifestyle.
Okay, because you had gotten TV production, so you were looking for that, of course, in Los Angeles.
Media.
Right. How was that, trying to get a job like that?
Difficult, because a lot of the jobs wanted you to work for free, volunteer, you know.
Internship stuff with a degree.
That'll work.
That'll
for
work.
Free.
Yeah. Okay, and so after about a year, when did it start getting better? Like what was the change?
The change was when I fell into education.
Oh, wow.
I knew someone who knew someone, and I got a job through that. That was kind of a stable job, but it wasn't what I wanted to do.
That's what a lot of people say about education.
It wasn't what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I wasn't making that much money.
Okay.
Like, I was making enough, but not enough.
Right. No, yeah.
So I got tired of it, and I just kept applying. Always apply. And I ended up getting a city job, which was the biggest blessing, because not only, did it pay well, I got holidays, benefits.
Oh, yes, honey.
Every other Friday off.
No works.
So, and I get to save now, and then, student loans are kicking in. So,
So how was dealing with all of that and trying to have your own place? Because right when you graduated, you were given your apartment that you grew up in. So what was that like?
Such a blessing.
Yes.
It was very difficult at first, because I was kind of like expected to just figure it all out as soon as I graduated.
Wow.
And I mean, I think now in retrospect, it was a good thing, because I learned a lot, and I was able to kind of go through lessons in life early on versus later, and then not knowing,
Yeah.
So, but it was difficult, because I was fresh out of school, moving back to LA.
Yeah, 21, right?
21, moving back to LA. After 4 years of being away, and kind of really just had to figure it out. I went on 1,001 interviews in the heat, because it was summertime, so my air conditioner wasn't working, and I was, let's be real, I was broke. I didn't have the money to do a lot of things. I had to make a lot of sacrifices. But like I said, it made me stronger, and it made me understand how life is, and it gave me a different outlook on life.
Okay. What were some pros and cons of living on your own right after college?
Which one do you want to hear first?
I don't know. Give me the pros.
Well, the pros were, of course, just being able to open your own door and shutting the door on the outside world and just having.
Nice.
Oh, it's so nice.
Open the door like, hey mom, hey dad.
Yes, like just being able to just close the door.
Yeah.
You know, watch whatever you want to watch. You're not just, you know, when you live with your parents, they do this, do that. You don't have all of that.
Where are you going? What time are you back?
You're just on your own schedule, your own pace.
That's
so
nice.
that was really nice.
Okay.
It was very peaceful.
Okay.
Cons, obviously the cost.
Yeah.
The cost of living is high in Los Angeles.
Yeah, specifically Los Angeles. Yeah.
And then also just trying to figure out how to maintain, because like I said, I never really had to do that before. So kind of just like, I was kind of forced into the lion's den a little bit.
On top of the job hunt.
On top of the job hunt,
right.
In and out of jobs, don't really know kind of like, how am I going to make my rent?
Right.
How can I even save money if all I have enough for is to pay rent?
Right.
But, you know, I kind of turned it into a pro and just learned a lesson from it.
Yeah.
That I will take with me forever. So.
Yeah. Would you suggest somebody get their own place soon after college?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Why so? Because some people are like, oh, no, move back.
I suggest it because, like I said, you learn.
Yeah.
You have to grow. You have to experience life outside of your parents' home, because otherwise how are you going to learn if your parents are taking care of everything, all your bills, all your everything? You have to learn how to write a check. You have to learn how to call a plumber. You have to learn how to make sure your lawn is mowed, or those are things that you should learn, and I think that that's a good time to learn them, because you're already kind of coming out of living on your own, especially when you're in college. You kind of either have your own apartment or you're living in the dorm or
something,
whatever. So it's kind of just the next step.
Okay.
Instead of, you're at that step in college and then you go back home and then you're just,
I think it would be interesting to talk about your experience as trying to get into this social media, fashion, anything entertainment industry right after college, and you have the degree that makes sense for the career. Like, what was that like? Because you've always she's a girl been interested in entertainment since middle school, with her little sidekick telling everybody about what's going on. So what was it like? Now you have this degree, you're a first generation college student, correct?
Yes.
What is that like now?
College graduate.
It was
it kind of
college graduate. Yes.
It kind of was an eye opener, because I think it's hard when you have parents from a different generation, which all of our parents are, obviously.
Right.
They don't understand that, back in their day, you go to school, you get a degree, you can get any job in the world.
Yeah,
now,
basically that's how it was like.
Yes, and now it's not like that. Now it's like, well, you get a degree, but do you have that experience? Do you have the 2 years, 3 years, necessary to get the job?
Yeah.
Because on those applications, it's 4-year degree, 5 years of experience.
Yeah.
And you're like, how? So that was kind of an eye-opener for me, and if I could do it again, that's something that I would do. Just make sure to intern, volunteer, shadow, do whatever you have to do to get into that field. Yeah,
I think that's with any industry, but specifically with entertainment industry, they're looking for experience, right?
Especially in Los Angeles, and it's also who you know. Okay, a lot of it is who you know.
Yeah. Would you want to go back into the entertainment industry? Or are you thinking, now that you're a year and a half out, you've done a lot of different experiences, like what's your next step? What are you thinking about?
I would want to go in the industry, but as my own boss. Oh, if that makes sense.
That makes sense, because you know what? I was just talking about the fact that, like, having a regular 9-to-5 everyday job, it sustains you, but it's not gonna make you rich. It's not gonna fulfill you every day if you are constantly reporting to someone all the time. And so people want to be their own boss. I think that's the generation now. It's like, what can I do on my own? Yes. So what advice would you give to any recent college graduates out there, or about to graduate soon?
Stay patient. Stay patient, stay patient, stay patient. I know you probably hear that so much. It's so cliche, but stay patient, because you want to give up. You want to be like, oh, I've tried, I've applied, I've done this, I've done that, and it just is not happening. It will happen. It may not happen in the way you want to, but it will happen. And that leads me to my second piece of advice would just to be open-minded. You may not be, you know, you may not land in the field that you want to be in, but you may end up liking it.
Yeah, and me and Natalie talked about that too. Like your first job off bat, most likely it's not going to be your dream job.
Probably not.
So, or if you thought it was your dream job, you quickly found out that it's not.
Yes.
And so, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. Anything else?
And stay persistent, you know, just keep applying. Even if you are in a job you don't like, just keep applying. Don't ever give up on your dream. It will happen. We're young. Most of you are probably 22, 23, 21, like we were. You know, just fight for your dreams and for your future.
There you go. Okay. Well, thank you, Casey, for coming in and telling everybody about your story. So once again, thank y'all for watching. You can follow me on @thefabgrad and Casey
@solvethecase with the K.
There you go. All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye.